Yeah, when I was, I don't know, 8, 9, 10, back then we didn't have theodolites and everything else. We had to pull change, and think about a 300-foot long steel tape. And at that point in time, you had to pull it up to a certain tension, and we even had a scale, like a fish scale, if you want to call it that. And you had to pull the cable to that certain tension, and you had to hold it really high because of the sag of the tape. And then you had to hold a plumb bob, and you had to pull 30 pounds and hold a plumb bob right over a pin this big around. And as a 10-year-old skinny kid, that's kind of hard to do. And,
your dad yanking on
he
the other
yanked
end.
it. Yeah, if I wasn't doing a good job, he'd yank it. I was like, I got to start all over again. But that, physically and everything else. But okay, we'd do that, and we'd calculate. We'd have to know the temperature outside. With pulling that tape in December is going to be a lot different than in July, and sometimes we wasn't pulling the full 300. We might be pulling 200 or something like that. Mm-hmm. And so at that time, we didn't have sag tension software, and it was basically a set of charts. And we look at the charts and do a calculation. And so instead of pulling 300 feet, we might pull 300 feet and 4/10 in order to get the proper sag and the elongation of the chain and everything else to take that into account. I didn't really understand what I was doing back then, but we were doing sag tension calculations.